Betting on baseball can be a grind. Over the summer, when other sports slow down, edges dry up, lines are more sharp, and sometimes you feel like you're forcing bets just to stay in the game. A few months ago, I hit that wall. I found it really difficult to find quality bets, not because I don't know how to beat the books or what plus EV betting is, I just couldn't find enough good bets. I was spending hours a day refreshing odds screens, flipping between different tabs, trying to look at new angles, just to find 2 or 3 good bets that maybe weren't even good enough. I clearly needed a better way to bet baseball, something that wouldn't sacrifice quality or volume, and thankfully, I found it. Bettor Odds is the best way to bet baseball right now, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why. So funny enough, I actually met the guy who built Bettor Odds before I even saw the product. I had no idea that this even existed. I was out in Vegas just networking with some sharp bettors, placing some bets, having a good time. We were at this smaller sports book off the strip, nothing fancy, and I turned to my left and I saw this guy who was sweating a strikeout prop like it was Game 7. He was locked in, and I had to know what he was betting on. So we start talking, and I found out that he's not actually just betting these props, he is the one projecting them. So I'm like, are you the one modeling these plays, or how are you setting these projections? And he said, yeah, I've been modeling and projecting baseball player props for the last 7 seasons, and I have a 15% ROI. So now, obviously, I'm interested because a 15% ROI over 7 seasons is really incredible. He explained how he uses advanced biomechanic data to evaluate players' skill in a vacuum. Not just what they've done lately, but how sustainable their performance is based on things like swing patterns, mechanics, and bat speed. Then he adjusts for external factors like stadium, weather, ump tendencies, basically the things that actually matter, not the last 5 data like, oh, this player is 2 for 20 over his last 5 games against this pitcher, or this pitcher has a 8.5 ERA in his last 5 starts. That stuff is already priced into the market. He broke it down like this hitter's swing profile matches perfectly with this pitcher's tendencies, allowing for a greater likelihood of success. And so this type of stuff is not priced into the market, and the books are not pricing these props correctly. So later that night at the hotel, I had to check this out and see what I was missing out on. Right away, I saw props that were totally mispriced to what his fair value would be. You'd see things like minus 115 when he would be projecting it at minus 150 or even minus 160. From that point on, I was locked in. This could be the key to be profitable over the summer months when baseball is the only thing to bet on. So here's exactly how I use Bettor Odds every day, and everyone in my Discord server gets these plays too, and why it's such a cheat code to ensure that you're going to be profitable over the summer months. So let's start with DFS pick'em books like PrizePicks or Underdog, whatever your favorite platform is. They don't actually show you the odds on Bettor Odds, it's just over or under, but every entry has implied odds, or the Bettor Odds line, which is the projection. So on a 3-pick paying 6x on both PrizePicks and Underdog, the break-even point, or the fair value, implied fair value per leg is minus 122. How we get that is a 6x payout. If you're parlaying minus 122, that pays out a 6x. So that means each prop needs to win at least 55% of the time just to break even. So when I'm using Bettor Odds, I simply find props where the fair value or the Bettor Odds line is significantly better than minus 122, like minus 140, minus 145, or even minus 150. And so when I put these props into a 3-man slip that pays out a 6x, I'm not just breaking even, I'm putting in a plus EV long-term profitable bet. If you were to have 3 legs with each a true win probability of 58%, which is minus 140, and you're getting a 6x payout, that's over 20% EV, or positive expected value, on that bet. And that's the whole game. EV, or expected value, is what separates profitable bettors from everybody else. It doesn't mean that you're going to be winning every single bet. Of course not. What it does mean is that the math is on your side. And when you're being paid out more than you should be, every single bet that you place, you almost guarantee profitability. So now let's talk straight betting with Bettor Odds. FanDuel, Bovada, Bet365, whatever book you use, you can use it with these Bettor Odds projections. So Bettor Odds also has a bunch of other tools and features that I might get into in another video, but they have an odds feed, which shows you what book has the best price for each prop. So if the model here says a prop should be minus 160 or whatever it might be, and Bovada is offering it at minus 135, that is an auto click. Bet that now because you're simply being paid way more than you should be on that bet. I'm betting into soft spots where the probability of it hitting is greater than the odds that I'm getting. I'm being paid out more than I should be. And that's the name of this game. Volume, quality bets equals profitability long term. Let me show you a couple slips that I've placed using the Bettor Odds model just to give you an idea of how this works. This one was a 3-pick on Underdog. All these props had a fair value of the Bettor Odds line at around minus 140 according to the model, but Underdog was pricing them like they are coin flips. So we get a 6x payout, 20% EV, and it ended up cashing. Here are 2 straight bets on Novig, a peer-to-peer exchange where I got minus 120 and minus 115 on both of these props when the Bettor Odds line was minus 150. And guess what? After I placed these bets, the line on the market actually ended up moving closer to minus 130. So we're getting CLV, closing line value. We're getting good odds movement here as well, not just the projections. They're kind of leading the market here too, which is obviously concrete data that this is in fact a good edge. So you don't need 20 bets a day with baseball. You just need a few that have a good edge. And seriously, this is the best tool that I know on the market right now that gives you consistent edges throughout the summer. If you want to try it out, they're giving an 80% discount for your first month if you use my code JUICED. The link is down below. Feel free to check it out. It's definitely a great deal to get your feet wet, understand what's going on, try it out before you commit to their full price moving into the summer months. But I highly recommend adding this to your arsenal as a sharp sports bettor, especially over these months where you're not getting other volume. This is a no-brainer, at least to try it out for that first month at 80% off using code JUICED. Again, link down below. And if you want more breakdowns or advice on YouTube, feel free to hit that like button. It helps our channel grow, and definitely subscribe for more videos like this. I also give away free bets from the model on my Twitter. I'll link that down below as well. And as always, we do have our VIP Discord with a 3-day free trial. Link down below. You can check it out. This is where I post all of my bets. You get all of the volume that I'm personally playing over the summer months and obviously into the fall. But yeah, the 3-day free trial is linked down below. I appreciate all the support, you guys checking out this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.